Hi, beautiful beings of light, of truth. I hope you're all doing well throughout these continual tumultuous times. I keep saying that, but I feel that we are going through that now. We're going through such a profound shift, an elevation in consciousness that is like none of us have experienced before. Maybe not through any lifetime even. So this is a really interesting time. And I just felt I needed to bring through a transmission today. I've been going through, as I've been sharing with you, and I'm sure if you're joining me, you're on this awakening journey and you're going through a lot of clearing out of the old that is not you, so you can be more fully who you truly are, your true light. And, breaking down old egoic structures, identities, purging all kind of weird, crazy stuff. So you can just be truer, more authentically you. And certainly this year, particularly for me, I've been going through that in a profound way. I would not even call it transformative. I would call it paradigm shifting, metamorphosis. So can you relate? Can you relate to feeling, as we're coming to December now, and you look at the past year, I certainly in the last year have completely changed, completely. I would not even a year ago been able to fathom that I'm doing this, doing a YouTube video, sharing light language with the world, whoever's watching. Or at least I have the courage to even be on camera and to share my unique gifts. And the light language for me only came through in March this year. And ever since then, it's been constant. It came on really suddenly. And I had no idea what was going on. So things can shift really dramatically and quickly in ways that you can't even fathom. That certainly happened for me this year. I would never have been able to imagine my life and my work, how it's evolved and what I came here to be and do and create. Even probably 6 months ago, to be honest. So I expect this to continue, and I feel like 2024 will probably be a year of even more of this. According to the astrologers I listen to and people that I kind of tune into, a lot of people talking about the next year being really quite a big year in terms of really shifting out of these old identities. So when we move into more 2025, 26, we'll really start to see quite profound global shifts. Who knows what that will truly look like, but I think we all have a sense of the vision of what we're wanting to co-create together as this new earth, more based on love and unity, basically harmony, and less fear and less distortion and less of the power and control structures that are playing out here, that are needing to be broken down as we come out of the Kali Yuga cycle, the time of forgetting, back into more unity and remembrance of who we truly are, being that. So yeah, it's very interesting. And so I've been going through profound shifts myself, and I assume you are, and it's a pleasure to be able to share with you what I'm going through, and I hope that really assists you and you resonate. And I hope that the frequencies that I'm bringing through my transmissions can really help assist in all this process with everything I'm talking about, because really what my light language particularly does, and I can't speak for anyone else, because I think even though many of us are speaking light language now, I think we all still have unique frequencies and what that does or how that translates in a way. So for me, and I'm still learning as I'm growing, but really it's very, very alchemical, very about clearing the density. And so that's kind of what I bring through. And I just trust this supports you. So it's really breaking down what you no longer need, what no longer vibrationally fits you, or what has become distorted in your field. And yeah, so it's about still breaking down the purging purification process and the rebirthing process, which actually can happen simultaneously, interestingly. So you don't have to have got to a certain point of deconstruction before you reconstruct. It's kind of like happening all together. So you don't have to wait till there's this magical point where you finally It's not a linear process is what I'm trying to say. So I'm hoping that my transmission, I can already feel as you see a lot coming through, to help with this purification and letting go of all that these all of these structures and programs and distortions that might be playing out can be purified, removed, so you can reconstruct as the fullness of you. So this can happen on a DNA level, on very deep levels. The kind of purging I'm doing is really ancient lifetimes, like non-human, non on this planet lifetimes. And on this planet, so it's all of it, like I say, it's multidimensional, it's all happening at once on multiple levels. And so I just hope I can assist you with this process. I trust whoever tunes in to receive these transmissions is it's what you need. I trust that is the case, and please let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate your feedback. I love hearing how this is helping you. And please like and comment and subscribe and receive notifications if that is what you'd like. If you'd like to know when I'm next bringing content out, I appreciate that. I really appreciate all of you supporting me. So let's get on with this. What wants to come through as I progress, it will become clearer what is going on, but it feels quite clearing. So I just encourage you to relax and center and ground. Stay in your heart space. Iranna. Ia taida kato te gara koto ti shwit ia kato I te ia na koto rea te shei ara koto ia nei o to shwit I kana koto I te kato ia shana atarana atakarana koto I shei ia da kada ia na koto te ala kada kana koto te ia na koto te shei ia te kru shwit I te kara no koto I shei ana koto te ia te kara no to I shwit ia no ia te kara no te ia ra koto ia ra shei ana koto da ke te kara te ia na koto I shwit ke te ia koto te kara ni te shei I te ia koto ia ra na te ia ka te ia shei ana koto ia ra shia ka te ia no to I shei nei kia ra koto ia ra shei ana ka te ia to ia ke te kara koto I te kara ni I shei to ko te kara shei ke koto kara te ia koto ia nei o te koro shwit te kara no koto I te kara te ni shei ano I kara nea. Ia te kara tukarini te era toi shei o te koro shuti kani ka takato koto ka te kashi I kano tut I te shei ana kotori ana koto I shei. Oh, my heart's fluttering. Te era to kori ara ki ana kotori ati ke tikin konto te era shui ana koto ka shani te ate ka te shui na koto karo koto ka ni kata. I tara koto toki ra kata ki te kara no to koto shui kara ni te ki te kara no koto toki ana koto ish. Te era koto te she te kara no to te era te kara no koto ish. I ana ka te era re tikiri she tikiri ni a to ishi ke. To te kara ni to koro ka ana koto ish. I te kara no koto ishi. Tika e te kara na kata e te kara no to ish. I te kara no. She ana koto yana. I te kara shana. She ana koto yana. I kara na kata ishi. Sheno. Okay, interesting. So Irana she ikrot ish. Itakaranoto ishe. Shena. Pitkrash. Yate eshe. Karatakra nitiki ikitiki itiki tiki te itiranoto te sh. Ikrana. Tekrach ikite kitekir onokoto toki she. So there's a goal of clearing upwards here. Distorted thought forms. And be aware that a lot of thoughts that you have aren't actually yours. You can have to practice discernment and to feel when it's something inserted into your experience. You can over-identify with when it's not actually yours. Intrusions. Just remove some of this now. Yeah, so a lot of the clearing is around the brain, around thought forms, distorted transmissions. I've experienced this myself, where you can suddenly sort of feel really confused. For example, you might get really like confused or foggy-headed, and you just think, oh, it's just me, but it's not yours. It's a transmission that's deliberately trying to disturb your well-being, let's say. You just have to be aware of this and say no. Yarakatish. Through technology, be careful of technology and what you're paying attention to, what you're nourishing yourself with or not nourishing yourself with in all ways. Just be aware. It's just awareness is key, so you can make empowered choices. And the more you come back to your heart center, the more you can see what's going on from neutrality. Ikarate erani ishay utukarashana ut ikana koto irakate yana koto ishut ikatika tokushut eranakate erashay utukarashwaini utukarashut inikata kata koto tukrotukini katerada karatuto irate shaya da koto irani. Terashe ikarato inikata utukarashana. Sheyana kotoriana, ishano, ikaranto oshakano, ikaderataki ishakato ikadaka, otokarash akato ishak, ikada iderano, ikada otokoto ish. Derana koto ishay, kotorayana. So we're doing some of the lower chakras now. Yarakate rashana, solar plexus. Ikaratate karatoki, tikaratikrish. Call your power back. Yetakarasha tikarana koto tikrashi, ikarata kirana koto tikrashi, niatata, and koto itikadish, tikran koto tikrish, koto niatakata, niakata, tikarata kushini, niata, ikarata, irakata, tirakona koto tirinashini, and a koto tirana, koto ishut, niakato, te erat etish, ikarato, nia, ikarata, tikarato, kiran, katakana koto tikarate kirinshi, niana, terana koto tirana. Okay, so clearing the solar plexus can, yeah, there's like cords, cutting cords, calling back your power to your power center, to your truth, your own will, your own authority. We can often give power away unconsciously to others to heal us. To even with this, it's really important you don't feel like I'm here to fix you, or this is something you're passively receiving. This is something I can assist you with, but you're an active participant and you have free will and your own authority. So remove corrupted programs that have led you to believe that all the authority is outside of you. And it's sometimes you just have to regularly call your power back from any other person, place, or thing you've ever given away your power to, consciously, unconsciously, willingly, unwillingly. And forgive yourself, that happens. But we just need to keep coming back to our own power and authority. So yes, again, I'm doing this. It looks a bit weird. Okay, so let's see what else. Yaranike she kotoirani she ano terane she ano rani rani shakayano rani shani ano yanakara no todayaran she ranikayano toriana toroyanana yakatera no toishe yarani anana utera she ano toriana kai she o Iketirana sheya no kotoria teke sheya to kotoye. Kotoya shey. Kiana, otokrashana, otokrashana. Iane teerani, otokashe, ikateerano. So now the frequency is shifting to an openness, an expansion, a softness. I don't know if you can feel it. I can. Oyane sheyane te sheyo. Yane sheyano. Yana sheyano. Yana sheyano. Toyarani shey. Oyani. Odogeirani iteirano. Ika. Putu shey. Now this is a softness and openness that is about forgiveness and absolute pure love. An activation of remembrance beyond all of those distorted things that we've just talked about. Because in the truth of it, that your wholeness can never be distorted. Yana dera no shei. Yana dera nei shei. Otokare dera no taike shei tokoroyanik dero toi shei. Dera no toyane o. Yana shei. Otakarai shei otoyane o. Yaya tokoyara te o. Yana. Otakarashei. So this feels like a real ancient, like wisdom, a real, like such a pure frequency. Okay, so then there's an energy coming in here. No, out. Ikaratatayana kototoyana shei otokata kitikarato akatayana kotoriana. Okay. Teranata shei okotoyana. Yana kotoish. Shei. It feels like it's settling, coming to a close, this transmission. Yana koto yarashe. Yara koto yarashe. Yana koto yana. We are complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, so that was an interesting journey. I'd be very interested to hear how you experienced that. So it started off with a real clearing and removal of these distorted, can't even remember what I say now. I'll have to listen back to what I said, because when I'm in the moment, I can't actually remember what it is that I'm bringing through. So it felt very cleansing and clearing of sort of distortion and corruption. I think I said corrupted programs or something like that, which is what we're all clearing from. And then we started off really at the top around the mind distortion, and then we cleared a lot around power and the solar plexus. And then we really opened up to this beautiful, peaceful, loving frequency of remembrance, of activation of our wholeness, of remembrance of our wholeness. Our wholeness is always here. So I'm going to leave it there with you. That felt really beautiful to conclude that. The energy I really felt the frequency shifts. There's definitely my galactic partners with me there. Keepers of the earth, keepers of the earth, keepers of the earth. So yes, okay, thank you, keepers of the earth. Okay. Oh, okay, I'm going to close that now. Otherwise, it will go on like my last video. It was very, very long. So I hope that blessed you and supported you. I truly hope so. Please let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate your feedback. If any of you want to take this deeper, if you like the way I work, this is how I work. But obviously on a one-to-one or in a group setting, we go much deeper, and it can be more personal to you than what I can put out on YouTube. I do have a free weekly group. I call it meditation. It's not strictly meditation. It's really practices of coming back into our heart, of embodiment, followed by a light language transmission. The details are below if you wish to come. It's totally free, and it's weekly in fact tonight, Tuesday. And I am going to start doing some monthly light language clearings, healings, transmissions. So keep a lookout for that. I will be posting the details. But thank you so much for being here. I hope this supported you, and I wish you a beautiful day ahead. Lots of love.